going on? It's your boy, and today we got another Cooking with Fatty video for you today. And something special about this video is we're here in the brand new Cooking with Fatty studio set, where we got a beautiful kitchen set up. We'll be able to make some amazing meals. Now today, I've got something we got something special planned for you guys. In today's video, we'll be making a world-famous Italian dish, and that's gonna be Airsoftfatty's world-famous chicken Parmesan pasta. So without further ado, we're gonna hop into things, get this stuff cooking. We've got a lot of things getting ready here. We've got our water boiling for the pasta. We got our sauce getting nice and warm. And what we're gonna do while that happens is we're gonna get our chicken ready, going, battered up, throw it in the oven, and cooked right up just for you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. We're gonna jump right into this right here. To start with, we're gonna take ourselves one beautiful egg, you know, the priciest ingredient of the dish. And we're gonna go ahead and tap, and right on in just like that. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna scramble this bad boy, just like we're making scrambled eggs. And the best part is, it ain't hard to get a good scramble going on an egg. But what you're looking for is that one nice, slimy, gelatinous yellow look. Almost looks like meringue filling. And now, of course, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our chicken, our beautiful slices of chicken, and we're just gonna plop it in, and, you know, we use our forks. We don't dirty up our hands too much. Get it all nice and coated up, nice and neat. Then we're gonna take it, drop her into that Breton there, and just give it a good flip around. Make sure she's getting that nice coat in, because we're gonna make sure there's a nice coating on this. So when it cooks, let's get a little bit more on that little teat there. So when it cooks, we will have ourselves a tasty, tasty treat. Here we go with piece number 2. Going in the egg jacuzzi. Get it all nice and moist. And you're gonna plop it in the desert and let that fish just flop around, because it needs to find the water. And to find the water, it must dig its head into the dirt, as you can see, just like the snakes, that's the sidewinder snakes. And now we got ourselves a nice coat. You want to lay that out, make sure it's nice, evenly laid. And for the final big piece, we're just gonna plop you on in, big guy. Oh, look at that chungus piece, that big old chungus big boy. He's gonna need a little bit of extra egging on him. And just like before, we're gonna whoop, swim it around, swish it around, and then we swim, flip, and do it now. Look at that. Nice, beautiful coating. And that's what we're looking for, that nice, beautiful coat. Because once that hardens up, it's gonna give us a texture, it's gonna give us a flavor, and it is gonna give us a good time. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just breading up this last tinier piece that was there in that group. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put that right here, right where we have a little bit of space. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the chicken in, get it cooking. Our water's damn near perfect and ready for the noodles. And of course, we got our sauce sitting there warming up. So without further ado, we're just gonna take and lightly put this right here on in. And then we're gonna turn this bad boy on up to 400 to give it a nice cook. A little bit more there. And make sure we're on the right set. Here we got 15. We're gonna set this for, let's do 25 to make sure we get a good cook. Right around that 20 to 30 minute marker should give you just enough of a cook with that chicken. That being said, let's just move on to our sauces and our water. Currently, our sauce is achieving its optimal temperature. We want this hot and ready, because as soon as those noodles are done, we're draining them, and then we're tossing that sauce in with the chicken. That being said, we got that going. It's getting nice and hot and toasty. Woo, that feels nice and warm. Our water, of course, is almost to complete perfection. What I like to do when I'm boiling water for pasta is I like to get a rolling boil going. Some people might look at this and go, oh, that's about right. But give it a few more seconds and you're gonna start seeing bubbles consistently pop up. And when that happens, that's when I find it's the perfect time. So we'll give it a few more moments here to finish up with the boil. That all being said, let's go ahead and make a little bit of space here. Now, the next part of this dish is one that gets disrespected a lot, like steam coming out of a pot as you talk. That being said, we're gonna throw in our spaghetti noodles. Now, there's a lot of people out there who don't understand how to use spaghetti noodles properly. I'm gonna show you that it's as simple as just putting your noodles in the pot of water. You don't need to snap them in half like a lot of people do, because it's already the perfect shape. And if you're worried, oh, what if it all doesn't get cooked properly? What you do is you stir the water with the noodles. And over time, that water and that steam is gonna help cook the rest of that length until it's completely down in there, ready to go. So what I'm gonna do is just make sure we're at a point where we can close our lid up and allow the steam and pressure to cook these bad boys to perfection. Okay, our noodles are done boiling. They're nice and tender. So we're gonna take our strainer here, and we'll grab a fork, and we're just gonna slowly get this all brought up here. And you know what'll make this even go faster? A bigger fork. And we're just gonna slowly but surely pull out the pasta, help it strain. Look at that. Oh, like a bunch of snakes. You gotta scoop them out their breathing hole. This is like that bridge over in, there's a spot in Canada by Michigan where if you go, especially during the spring, the ground is covered by garter snakes. And it is because it is a very, very, very common place for these snakes to link up and breed. What I'm gonna do is just give these a little, like such. Make sure we get all that access. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring this over here. Boop, boop, boop. So we got on the table, but that's okay. Put that there for a moment. We're just gonna alley-oop, boop, boop, alley-oop, boop, boop, alley-oop. Boom. See? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now what I'm going to do is a little preemptively here, we're going to take our sauce, a nice little ladle, and we're going to come right in and just get that going on there. Just like so, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to want to make sure you're... Now, ladies and gentlemen, what we're doing is we're going to tear a little bit of cheese, and we're going to strewn it across the chicken like so. So that when this is all said and done, we will have some nice, beautiful melted cheese. Okay, the chicken's done. We've got it plated up. We got a little bit of garlic bread cooked up and ready to go with this meal. This is going to be one tasty dinner, my friends. Start out with a nice little bit of the pasta there. Delicious, nutritious, and tasty. And this chicken right here. Breaded perfectly. Cooked just right. Nice and moist. Take a bite of that bread right there. Baked perfection.